This show is brought to you by Victor Nawrocki Realtor, experienced real estate agent serving Disney and the greater Orlando area of celebratingflorida.com. Have you ever dreamed of living where the magic happens? Victor Nawrocki has made that dream come true for himself and others. Is it time to follow your dream? Victor is looking forward to helping you discover the real estate opportunities that are right for you in this beautiful and fun-filled part of Florida. By creating a free, no-obligation account on his website, celebratingflorida.com, you'll unlock the website's full potential and be able to enter specific criteria, save listings, and browse new properties sent to your email. Visit celebratingflorida.com today or view Victor's view at victorsvista.com and let Victor know the Solo Show sent you. The year is 1971. And Stan Solo wants to share his love of Disney and the Disney theme parks with the world. And now, 50 years later, the Solo Show podcast is a worldwide...
Hey, Ken, hang on.
Oh, hey, Stan, what is it?
It's the 50th episode, not the 50th anniversary.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense.
Jeez, how old do you think I am?
Okay, hang on a second. Get ready to match the stars of the Grand Circle Tour podcast as they play the No Money Match Game 2021 on the 50th episode of The Solo Show. Don't forget to stick around for a special surprise at the end of the show. And now, here's the star of The Solo Show, Stan Solo.
He had on a hat, said he was going to give me a hickey.
There's your intro, Stan.
There's my intro. Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Solo Show. I am Stan Solo, as always, and we got a very special episode today. We've got a packed house. The entire Grand Circle Tour team is here. We're going to be playing some match game. They're my celebrities. And we also have two special guests that are going to be the contestants. We'll get to them shortly. But first, I'm just going to quickly go around to the celebrities. Justin, how are you today? And welcome.
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I am awesome, as always. Mindy, welcome. This is your first time on the Solo Show.
Yeah, ready to play.
All right. And George, this is your second time on the show.
This is. I'm glad to be here.
I'm happy you're here. And also joining us is Chris. This is Chris's second time on the Solo Show.
It is, and I'm so happy I'm here again.
All righty. And then Dan Hansen, no relation to Jim Henson. According to Panda.
What's going on,
your
Stan?
First time on the
This
Solo
is my
Show.
first, although I've been trying to get on the show for, it seems like years now, but I'm never invited.
You're like that guy on Saturday Night Live that, yeah, you'll be on next week. And Holly was just here. She was just here last week, and she's back again. Welcome back, Holly.
Thank you.
And also joining us is Justin. Justin, this is your first time too. No, your second time.
Well, first of all, you already introduced me.
Jason, the other Justin.
It is my second time on the show.
You know what? I can't have two J's on the same show.
Oh, too confusing.
Too confusing.
Jason, this is your second time, right?
This is my second time, and I even put an S in my name so you wouldn't get confused.
An S in your name with Skipper J, right? Oh, well, I get confused. You know me in names. You know me names.
This is so good.
Speaking of names, I'm going to need help with this pronunciation. Sam.
Dude, keep it as Sam from Sam's Disney Diary. Stan, it is awesome to be on the Solo Show. Are you kidding me? This is great. And to see everybody from the Grand Circle podcast. Come on. You guys, this is great. Thank you.
Yes. So Sam and I do a little podcast, a live show called Womp Rat Radio, and he has Disney Diaries, and he's with the Disney nerds as well. Sam, welcome aboard.
Wow.
Womp Rat Radio Tatooine, WRRT.
Yes.
Busy guy.
I have my holocrons nearby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We might need them. We never know.
And my co-host from Disney Night Live and Big Fat Panda is going to be Sam's competition today. John, welcome aboard.
Yeah, Sam just tried to get some points with all you guys. Don't believe any of it. He knows none of you.
Here's the, well, and you're right. And here's the thing. This game we're going to play is based on how well you know somebody. So when I come up with somebody, you got to know that I am a huge Disney fan. I'm a Star Wars fan. I'm all over this stuff. I love Disney history. I got my lightsaber right behind me. You see my background. I don't know how this is going to go, but I feel like Panda's got the upper hand on me.
The answer to everything is Hoth.
Hot.
That's the answer to everything. Just go with that.
I thought it was hashtag George messed something up.
And
that's what they told me beforehand.
Okay, we're gonna play some match game. For those of you that are not familiar with 77 match game, you're probably gonna be confused as heck. But if you are familiar with match game from the 70s, you'll enjoy this one. So Sam has the he won the roll of the dice.
I get to go first
at the beginning. You get to go first. Do you want question A or question B?
Oh, I'm gonna go with B because I know that's what Panda wanted, so that's what I'm going with.
That is what I would have chosen.
Get ready. You got to write down your answers.
Or whether that's good or not.
Okay, it turns
I
out
love that music, by the way. How cool is it?
We're gonna have great music. The music's awesome.
I can hear it right now. What are you talking about? We're going.
Turns out the real reason they removed Club Cool from Epcot was the Beverly. Too many guests would blank when they tried it. The celebrities, what was it that too many guests would blank after trying the Club Cool? That was the real reason. Would try the Beverly. And that was
Can we write it down?
Write it down. Write down your answer.
Okay.
And then when you have your answer written down, let me know your answers are written down. We're just waiting for a couple. One person that I thought would be the fastest one here is the one we're waiting for. Okay, everybody has their answers in. So Sam, turns out the real reason they removed Club Cool from Epcot was the Beverly. Too many guests would blank when they tried it.
Stan, Beverly is incredible. And in fact, I wish they had it at World of Coke because it was kind of good. Do they have Beverly at World of Coke?
You can
That's
get
great.
a whole cup there, Sam.
I can get Beverly with Jack. That is so perfect.
Yeah, you
I
can.
mean, so now you guys see where my mind is. So we have had a challenge before, and I know we had one of our listeners did 17 shots of Beverly in a row before they stopped because they were gonna puke.
So
That's my answer.
Puke is your answer.
Well, puke or protein spill or a 101 or anything that goes down that general direction.
Okay, Justin, what did you write down?
Show us your answer.
Where? And then it kind of happens at the same time.
I wouldn't have expected that from you, Justin.
Yeah, really.
For those of you that can't read radio, Justin wrote down swear.
Which you would do while you were puking.
So I would say that was
true.
Mindy, what did you put down?
Vomit.
Oh, that works.
Vomit. So there's a match.
I got the emoji.
That is a good emoji there. Is that Charlie Brown?
Oh, it's the vomit emoji.
It does look
I
like
thought it was
Charlie
Charlie
Brown.
Brown when I first saw it. But anyway, sorry.
George,
Charlie
what is your answer there?
Who was that?
George.
George.
Oh, okay. I said throw up.
There we go. And Chris?
I almost have from that stuff.
I said
That is
throw up as
bad.
well.
We got 3 matches so far, 3 more to go. Dan, what do you have?
Well, based off experience, I also would throw up.
That is experience.
You'll have to tell us about that story
Yes.
sometime.
We would like to have it, or the next time there's a
This was a low-hanging fruit question. Let's just
it was. Come on, you're just jealous, Panda.
Here's the thing. With me, I didn't throw up from Beverly's, but I made someone else throw up from Beverly's.
Of
That's
course
the
you did,
smart.
George. Of course.
Name's Dan Hansen.
Hashtag George ruined somebody's day.
Yes.
Holly.
Wait, where are we?
There you
Vomit.
What a nice,
I love
neat
the
handwriting.
the officialness of everybody having their little post-its and holding it up. It's so good for radio, but I got another match.
I need to flip my screen, huh?
No. We
No,
see
it's
it right.
Okay.
We see it correctly. You see it backward.
Jason, Skipper, Jay, what do you have?
I feel so left out because I put
AKA Ralph, AKA.
So would you call that a match? What do you think? Is that a match?
I would say yes.
That's a match.
Yeah.
You guys are generous, but thank you.
No, I thank you. That's awesome.
Out of a possible 7.
I am the odd man out here.
Wow.
All right, I'll be quiet now and watch Panda.
Okay, John, you're up now. So you got question A.
Oh, I thought I was going to answer his just being the unmatch.
No. You get a new
Okay.
question. You get a new question. Okay. From the Muppets, you know Dr. Teeth?
Yes.
Yes. Now I know why they call him Dr. Teeth. When I tried out for his band, he asked me to blank.
Wait, what? Repeat.
Now I know why they call Dr. Teeth Doctor. When I tried out for his band, he asked me to blank. Why is Dr. Teeth called Doctor? So we got one person's ready here. He's got a big smile on his face, so it's going to be a good one. We got 2 ready. Got 3 ready. We're waiting for a couple more yet.
And we lost George.
I guess. I don't know. Sorry, Panda.
Okay, we're just waiting on Mindy yet. Miss
Yeah,
Mindy?
I'm good.
Mindy's ready. Okay. John from BigFatPanda.com, Disney Night Live. Why is Dr. Teeth called Doctor? I'll read the question again. Now I know why they call Dr. Teeth Doctor. When I tried out for his band, he asked me to blank.
He asked me to cough.
Cough. Okay, let's see how the celebrities did. Justin?
Floss. I went with the
That was
Dr. Teeth
the
angle.
dentist doctor.
That's a There's a dentist doctor. Good. That's actually a pretty good answer.
Oh, for
That
teeth,
is
right?
good.
For teeth, yeah.
That makes
I
sense.
went with the
That makes
teeth
sense.
angle.
Mindy, what did you have?
I just put because of his name. I don't know this.
I'd say that's an easy match then.
I don't know this.
George, what do you have?
I put cough.
There's a match.
Hey.
Hey.
Nice. Chris, what do you have? Oh boy.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry, John.
What did the good doctor ask you to do,
Give
Chris?
a urine sample.
All right, hey, that's pretty good actually.
That's actually a pretty good answer. And if you're joining a band like Dr. Teeth, he may want to see if you're going to partake in the festivities.
It may be a requirement.
The Magic Mayhem.
Festivities.
Dan, what do you have?
I said he asked me to turn my head and cough.
There's a
Woo!
match.
I don't think I can read mine.
Ollie can't read hers. What does Ollie have?
Uh-oh.
George will read it for you.
Bend
Okay.
over.
And cough. No.
Yeah.
It was either turn your head.
That was actually my second choice.
God.
I didn't know which one to
That's
put.
what I thought you were going to have. Skipper Jay, what do you have?
Sorry, John. I went with
Kick.
Yeah.
The doctor always asks me to do that. And I'm like, why? And he doesn't even know.
that's what came to mind was, the reflex test.
Yeah. Oh, the reflex kick.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so John, you got 2 matches only out of that one. But that's only round 1.
That was a
It's
hard
only
one.
round one.
We have
That's
round-
only
round
round
two.
one.
Okay, John, A or B?
I'm gonna go with A this time
You
because
gonna
I would have chosen B last time.
Yeah, I think you'll get a lot of points with this one. So for this round, George and Dan are not playing. Everyone else is, okay? So George and Dan sit this one out.
Do they know the answer to this? Is that
No,
why?
they already
No,
matched.
because they got the last
Oh.
round right.
Okay.
Okay, so
Ah.
Cheap Charlie was so cheap.
How cheap was she?
Thank you, Dan. He was so cheap that rather than get his wife a Dole Whip, he got her a blank.
Okay, say the first part again.
Okay, Cheap Charlie was so cheap that rather than get his wife a Dole Whip, he got her a blank.
No, that's not easy.
No.
Oh,
The cheap Charlie.
Ah.
Cheap Charlie got her a blank.
So what did Cheap Charlie get her instead of a Dole Whip?
I mean, they're already at the Polynesian. They're not cheap people.
Well, they could be at the park.
Yeah,
Or
they
they could be
can.
just visiting the Polynesian. they could be staying at the Holiday Central.
All
visiting
right.
the
All
Polynesian.
right. Oh, this is
I
all
have
right.
to
This is,
apologize to you already, Panda, because
oh,
That's a
please.
hard
This,
one, Barry.
nobody's. We're
Yeah.
not matching any. There's so many
This is a hard one.
options here. This is really hard. All right.
Who's we waiting on here?
Me.
Mindy, you ready?
Ollie?
Okay, everyone's ready. All righty. Justin, what do you have?
I just went with an empty
Wait,
cup.
don't
Oh,
you need?
sorry. Oh,
You need his.
Stood
Oh,
up.
wait a minute. Wait.
Stood up. Oh. John, what's your answer?
Oh.
John, what is your answer?
Panda, if you say empty cup, you're guaranteed
Yeah,
one.
you're-
I'm guaranteed one.
One. You're guaranteed
Oh my
one.
Let me tell you the answers I played around with first. I was going to say
Okay,
a
what were you gonna
lay.
pick?
No, you
I was
get
going to say a
one.
lay. I was going to say a macadamia nut, but I went with a cup of water.
A cup of water. Okay.
I thought of what else is cheap at that window that Cheap Charlie would get her.
Yeah, a cup of
Cup of
water.
water is
Okay,
free.
Justin, what do you have?
I went with an empty cup.
I would say that's not quite a. What do you have there, Mindy?
I put a free cup of ice water.
Hey.
And Chris?
That's what I said too.
Ice
Ice
water.
water.
It's free at
It's
any
free.
walk-up service.
Right.
And Ollie, what do you have there?
I thought too hard. I said a pineapple core.
That's what I was thinking.
That's a good answer. I like that.
It's the Dole Whip before it's been whipped.
Exactly.
He's like, can I have that, please? You're throwing it out.
Free.
Okay, Skipper Dave, Panda's counting on you.
I'm so sorry, John. I went with the cheapest thing I could think of.
What?
A press penny. That's actually where my mind went, to be
That's
honest.
pretty good.
That's where my mind went.
Well, without going
Great
to the
minds.
next question, Sam already won this one. But
Poster.
We got to do the question anyway. Well, wait for my answer before you shout out any.
Yeah,
That'd be good.
Let's do. What did you say? You said press penny was your answer, Sam?
That's what I would have said, because I'm thinking I got 50 cents. I got to find a penny. Although I don't think you can find a machine anymore, can you?
Sure
You
you
need. Well, you need a
more than
dollar
50
bill,
cents,
or
yeah.
you need a dollar
How
bill,
did
or you need your
how
magic
did you
band.
think that you had 50 cents? How did you put yourself into Cheap Charlie's mind with 50 cents?
I always got my M&M jar full of pennies. I got it somewhere here. My M&M minis, 2 pennies and a quarter, 2 pennies or 2 quarters and a penny. You guys do that, right?
Yeah.
Then you take it to the parks, except now there's no machines that actually take coins. You put a dollar bill in it.
Oh, you put a dollar bill in, yeah.
Or you
credit
scan your
card.
magic band and you get 5 of them for $5.
Yeah,
Come
they're
on.
harder
At
to find all
Disneyland,
the
they're
time.
still that way.
Well,
Yeah.
of course at Disneyland they're still that way. It hasn't been open since March.
How do you know, Mindy? Have you been in the park lately?
I
They're
snuck
probably
in.
all gone now.
But seriously, but now you can get pressed dimes and you can get pressed
Yeah.
quarters,
Huh.
but not with actual coins, which makes me wonder if it is a coin there. I don't know. Anyway.
So let's see if Sam can finish and get the entire.
All right, what do you got, Stan?
Match. Justin, you're the only one who didn't match with Sam in round 1.
Oh, it's just me and
So
Justin
it's
here.
just
All right.
Justin playing.
Empty cup of water. Empty cup.
Jay didn't match either. He had pressed
Press
12.
penny.
Right.
Sam, tell us a little bit about Sam's daily diaries.
Sam's Disney Diary, dude.
Disney
YouTube
Diary,
channel.
right.
I started. So here's the story, right? A long time ago, out in California, I went to a D23 Expo and just so happened to drive up to San Francisco and go to the Disney Family Museum. I recommend it to absolutely anyone that has any knowledge or interest in Walt and his life, and it puts things like that Imagineering story to shame. Just being at that museum. Went in, walked out, and thought, I have to somehow document this. I have to somehow talk about it. So in the parking lot, because you weren't allowed to have video inside it, set up a tripod, started talking to it. And that was 12 years ago. And here I am now with all kinds of videos on YouTube and parades. And I like to look a little bit at the history and the background of attractions and why they're there, right? Because Grand Circle Tour, when I think about that for a second, Disneyland is Walt's train set. When I was a kid, I had a train set. Right. And around that train set and in the middle of it, I would change things every once in a while. That's what Walt did. He built his train set and he just happened to have a fantasy land and a frontier land and all these different things. And it was up to him to change it out. And it's just fascinating to me. And Sam's Disney Diary is part of that. Disney Nerds podcast hooked up with them. And then you and I are doing Star Wars because that was something else that changed me as a kid, 7 years old, watching that big ship fly up over top of you. And and I love to talk about it. So people like you, why the heck's it been 50 episodes, Stan? Come on.
The 73rd Academy Awards have been brought to you by.
Exactly.
Hey, you win, Sam. You win.
That is great. Yeah, so check him out. Sam's Disney Diaries on YouTube. That's where you want to go.
There you go.
Okay, so Justin, you're going to be the only one matching, and hopefully
All right, let's go.
in the right order this time. So now that Magic Express is coming to an end, Cinderella has decided to start her own bus company. But rather than call it Magical Express, she is calling it Blank Express. I'll read that again, and Justin can write it down. Now that Magic Express is coming to an end, Cinderella started to start her own bus company. But rather than calling it Magical Express, she is calling it Blank Express. So what is Cinderella going to call her new Magical Express company to place it? Sam, you thinking about this?
I am thinking about it, but I'm waiting to tell my answer until we know that
Justin
people
has
are
to
finished
finish
writing. That's all.
Okay.
Waiting for that.
Done
I'm
writing
going to
there,
go with my
Justin?
first
All right.
instinct too. All right, he's done. I'm going with my first instinct, which is it is the Magical Pumpkin Express.
The Magical Pumpkin Express. Good answer. What did
I
Justin
wish I
have?
had come up with that.
Ah! That was my first. As soon as you started talking Cinderella, I'm thinking pumpkin. It's got to be.
Yeah, me too.
I was thinking of like the carriage and such, and I just went with princess, and I thought that was nice and simple.
It is.
Princess
No match, but it was
Express.
good.
That's okay. Sam still won 6-4 against Panda. Game number 1. You guys ready to play another game?
Oh, we're doing this
Yes.
again. I thought it was done.
No, we got one more
Oh.
game to go.
Yeah, go on.
It won't.
What if we tie? What if we tie?
I got a tiebreaker question.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
So we're going to take a quick commercial break. I got to get my sponsor in there to get their 2 cents that they paid for. And they sent me a really nice, I can hardly wait to show it on the show.
It looks great. I see it now.
It does look good.
It's upstairs. I got to go run and get it.
Oh,
But
he
anyway.
just threw us under. He threw us under the magical
Dan, it looks
express.
great.
Right.
Well, there goes the magic of radio.
On the Princess Express.
It's
The
upstairs in
Pumpkin
Studio
Express.
C.
Threw you under the Pumpkin Express.
With an
And we
empty
got
cup of water.
squashed.
We'll be back right
I
after
think
this.
Panda wins that one.
Is the government reading your every thought? Are aliens using your brainwaves to track you down? Is the KGB spying on you via your fillings? You already own a tinfoil hat, but feel uncomfortable wearing it in public. People look at you strangely. Small children snicker behind your back. If only there was a less embarrassing solution. Well, there is! From the makers of edible mouse ears comes our latest product, the Tinfoil Mouse Ears Hat. Yes, the Tinfoil Mouse Ears Hat. No longer will you look silly walking around town wearing your plain tinfoil hat. Now you can look like a dapper Disney fan. Plus, you will have all the protection you need from the government, aliens from far-off worlds, and most importantly, the KGB. The shiny foil mouse ears will protect you from all sorts of things, including awkward social situations.
Hey, buddy, nice hat.
Well, thank you. Available at Eaton's, Sears, and online. Foil mouse ears may cause headaches, swelling, itchiness, redness around the eyes, burning scalp, diarrhea, upset stomach, indigestion, higher-pitched voice, hives, shortness of breath, nose twitching, heartburn, and, of course, sunburn. Warning! Be sure to remove the detachable foil ears from your foil mouse ears hat, otherwise your brainwave output will double. Let's face it, they're basically large satellite dishes on our head. The Tinfoil Mouse Ears Hat, available now.
Okay, we're back. All right, everybody. What did you think of that ad? You going to get
That
one
was
of those
awesome.
That was great.
I want the hat. I need the
I'm
hat.
gonna get 3.
You got to get one of those
Fabulous.
hats. All right. So, John, since you didn't do too well in round 1, you get to pick first, A or B.
I'm gonna go with B this time.
You can go with B. Okay. So everybody's playing.
Okay.
George and Dan went to Splitsville in Disney Springs. It didn't take long for Dan to say to George, I could see you haven't bowled before. You're supposed to put your fingers in the ball, not your blank.
What is this show rated?
This is a Disney show.
Oh my gosh.
So I'll repeat it while you guys write down your answer. George
Listen,
and Dan went to
I'm sorry,
Splitsville in
Panda, that's a
Disney
tough one.
Springs. It didn't
No,
take
not
long for
really.
Dan to say to George, I could see you haven't bowled before. You are supposed to put your fingers in your ball, not your blank.
You know, I think it's not bad. A donkey is something, so I can say what I want to say.
Oh my God.
Can you?
I don't know. I'm gonna wait till there. Stan has to tell me if I'm allowed.
Well, Ken can edit it if we have to.
Bleep. You can't put your finger in the bleep.
Blank is not the answer.
George,
You
wash your
can't put down
hands.
blank for your answer.
Wash your hand.
Wash
These
your
are so hard because it's easy if I can say what I want.
I know, right?
Oh yeah.
You could probably say it because probably what you're going to say is what I have written down. So.
You
Is
know,
Mindy
okay,
ready?
I'm gonna spell it differently.
Okay, everyone's ready?
Yep.
Okay, John.
I'm gonna spell it A-R-S-E. He's got his finger in his arse. I don't know what else he would possibly have his finger in. Oh, his nose, his nose.
There's other places he could put his finger. But
That's true.
Like that's where your mind went immediately, though.
Immediately.
And never went anywhere else.
Justin, what do you have?
Well, I went with ears.
Ears. So not a match. That's a good answer, though.
I don't think you could find his ears with all his hair.
Mindy, where is George putting his ears?
Okay, so I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it not rated R, but A double money. So that's what we're going with.
There's a match.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, George. You're the one that should know better than anybody.
What'd you do with it, George?
Yeah, what'd you do with
I
your
put butt or the booty.
Or the booty. There's a match.
Yay! I do know George.
Okay, Chris. John is looking for an
My
arse. Show us
cheeks hurt.
yours.
I said nose.
No, not a match. Which would have been my answer. That would have been my answer. Okay, Dan, you were there.
Well, first of all, we know this is not true because George and Dan would never be bowling alone together. But if he was to put his finger somewhere, I know it would be in the butthole.
Okay, Holly. John's looking for an arse. Let's see yours.
My cheeks are killing me, by the way. Literally, my cheeks hurt, and that hasn't happened in a long time.
What do you have there,
Sorry,
Holly?
this time I kept it G-rated.
It was nose.
Okay.
You know you wanted to say the other one, right, Holly?
Okay,
Mindy,
Skipper J.
I just have to say really quick that when we did the show, when you said Eeyore was my favorite movie, but at the same time, I'd stick my finger in my butt at the splits.
Yep, I know George. Hashtag Mindy knows George.
Eeyore is his favorite movie.
Yep, that's the only thing I could say at that moment. Okay, it was the most random answer.
Just because clear is his favorite color. Come on.
All right, Dan or Skipper J.
All right, we're guessing here, so I kept it clean and said nose.
Nose. That's where I would have said nose.
Oh yeah, me too.
Okay, Sam. So John, not too bad. He got 3, better than he did in the first.
Wait, I
round.
thought it was 4. Was it 3 or 4?
Mindy, George, and Dan.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Sam, you're ready for your question?
All right, let's go.
Okay. Did you hear that Universal Pictures and Disney are making a film together? It's going to be a King Kong film. It's a real tearjerker. In this one, King Kong blanks Bambi.
Oh my gosh.
Ollie, remember you wrote nose before. I'd like to see you keep it clean now, please.
Keep it clean. I can absolutely keep this clean. There will be no weird spellings.
Universal Pictures
It's
and
a
Disney are
tearjerker.
making a film together. It's going to be a King Kong film.
It's a
real
tearjerker.
tearjerker. In this one, King Kong blanks Bambi.
There are
Who
two
wrote these?
completely
Who
different
wrote
ways
these?
I can go with them.
Oh, I have a writer. That does all the writing.
Whoever it is really good.
No, is Bambi the deer or a
Well, yeah,
Bambi's a deer.
Well,
Right,
is it?
not
Well, it's not a stripper.
or a night
Years ago.
worker? Yes.
Or is maybe Bambi's a female King Kong?
It depends. Is George casting Bambi?
Yeah. Who is Bambi?
Not a stripper.
Okay.
Hey, George, you ready?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Mindy? Yeah, okay, everyone's here. All righty, Sam.
All right, I got one of 2 ways I can go with this one, right? I can go with, and I'm trying to think which you guys would go with, right? Because it's going to be one of 2 things. He's either going to shoot Bambi or he's going to marry Bambi. And I'm not sure which direction to go with this. So I'm going to say marries because I like a happy ending, even though it's a tearjerker.
Mary's
Oh, boy.
Yes.
I thought Mary was a boy deer, but okay, that's nothing wrong with that. That's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Justin, what did you have? Did you have Mary's?
No, I went in a completely different direction. I went with finds, as in Finding Nemo.
I like that. Yep.
Wow.
That's a good one. Mindy, what did you have there?
Okay, so I put squishes because he holds her with his hand. So I don't know.
I get it. I
put
get it. I get
squishes.
it. No, I get it.
I will hug him and squeeze him and call him
Yeah,
George.
exactly. I
I
love
actually
you.
thought
He's
of
my little
drops
pet.
as an option, but I didn't go with it.
George, what do you have?
I have King Kong eats or chews on Bambi and uses his legs as toothpicks.
Uses his legs as toothpicks. It's true.
And Chris?
I have as well.
Eats
Like a
seems to be the
Metasaurus,
definitive answer
so.
here. Dan, how did you do there?
I
You have
also
berries?
went with eats.
I wasn't thinking that way, but yeah.
Nope.
And Holly?
Eats.
Wow. Oh, that was a
Wow.
Sure.
I didn't think of that at
Great.
all either.
I did.
Me either, John.
Nice
Round
venison
2,
there.
definitely hard.
John, I
All right.
think you and I went to different places in our brains, so we're just like on the same wavelength.
I think so.
Skipper J, what do you have?
I also have eats.
Eats.
Oh, I could have had it done with right there.
So after round 1, John has the lead. Panda has the lead 3-0. So
All right.
All right.
Got some catching up to do, huh?
catching up to do. So Sam, who went first last time? John got to pick. So
Yep.
Sam, you get to pick first.
B.
A or
That's
B?
been good to me. B.
You're doing B. Okay. Eating at 50's Primetime Cafe is a strange experience. Right after you finish eating dinner, the server makes you blank.
Wait, one more time?
Eating at 50's Primetime Cafe is a strange experience. Right after you finish dinner, your server makes you blank.
That's a tough one.
Got a couple of hands up. We got a couple of people ready to go here. Just waiting on. Everyone's playing this round because Sam didn't do.
Yeah, I didn't do so well. I didn't do
King
well
Kong
at all. What am I
president.
going to do? It was a hard one. It's because you threw Universal in there. Nobody said there'd be a Universal.
Well, King Kong had a gun, right? So
Everyone's ready? Mindy?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So Sam, what is your answer on this one?
You know, I love the 50s, by the way. 50s primetime is awesome. I love the cast interaction because they're all over it. There are some specific ones we ask for all the time. But I'm going to say that they make you sing for your supper.
They make you sing for you. Ooh, good answer. I would have thought that.
yeah.
Well, this is after supper though, so you didn't
That's
sing for
okay.
your supper.
That's all right. Well, they didn't bring the
Instead of
check yet.
paying, you can sing. Okay.
They didn't bring the
Justin, what
check
do you
yet.
have? Are you singing for your meal?
Sorry, is it me?
Yeah.
Okay. I actually went with clean the table.
Clean the table. Yeah, that's very much in line with what they would make you do.
Mindy, what did you have?
Okay, being that George, Jay, and I went to this restaurant, they made us eat our veggies.
Okay. Yeah, that happens.
See, I'm typically a member of the Clean Plate Club, so I don't have that problem.
George, are you agreeing with Sam?
Well, with this actually was from another experience I had at 50's Prime Time. My server.
Are you putting your fingers in your butt again?
My server made me burp.
Interesting.
After I was done eating, she came
Interesting.
over and kept on patting me on the back as if I was a little baby waiting for me to burp. And she actually made me burp.
That's great.
Chris, what are you doing there?
So
I also said
Oh
burger.
boy,
Wow.
I've never had that before. I had them take the vegetables in the back, put whipped cream on them, and bring it back for dessert. They did that to me and my kids, which was great.
Dan, what do you
Yes,
got
they
going
do
on there?
that.
I actually wrote sings with them.
All right, way to go, Dan.
Boy.
Awesome.
And Holly?
Burp.
Say it's another burp. Wow.
I've never experienced that, so all right.
Gipper, Jay, what are you doing after your dinner?
I had them make me be a little teapot.
Did you have to sing it?
Yep.
I believe.
Okay.
We'll give that.
Oh, that's a good one.
I think that's a match.
Yeah.
That's a match.
I have never experienced the burp thing. That's good.
They put me in the corner once in
I've
timeout.
never even eaten.
Nobody
there,
puts
so
baby in a
that's
corner.
Really funny.
You've never eaten there?
No.
That's great.
Oh, you have to. It's
And the
my
fried
favorite
chicken
restaurant.
is really good.
Fried
Yeah.
chicken is
Yeah.
one of, oh man.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I
And,
can get
and what? That's what she made me burp.
And I'm not a huge salad person, but their wedge salad,
Mm-hmm.
And their
right,
meatloaf.
Chris? Right, Chris? Right?
Yes. Delicious. Yes.
It
You
is.
guys,
the whole
you guys
thing.
are all wrong. Dad's milkshakes are
Oh,
everything.
the peanut
Only if you
butter
got-
Peanut butter and
peanut
jelly.
butter.
jelly milkshake.
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, only if you get the key to the liquor cabinet before you make it.
Mm.
You got to find that. Dad hides that. I know it is.
So, John, tell us a little bit about Big Fat Panda and Disney Night Live.
Oh, let's see. BigFatPanda.com just got a whole redo. Instead of going just to the YouTube channel, it's now an actual website. The videos are there. But now, as you know, and I've told you all too much, there's a store and there's embroidery stuff because the little old lady, Sophia, that lives inside of me, has come out. And she's decided that she's going to embroider. And that's what I do now. I never thought I would do that, but it's fun. And Disney Night Live, I'm with you, obviously, there on Saturday.
Mhm.
Although we did skip last night. I don't know who's the one that did that, but somebody, I think it was you. I think you were too busy for us there.
He was
So,
thinking questions.
That's on the Now That's Disney website.
I
but-
gave my thumbs up when I
Okay.
So
I love your
that's my
Sophia
response to
story.
everything. Thumbs up. I love the thumbs up.
So we're doing fun things. We're doing fun things.
And you have Disney inspired embroidery at BigFatPanda.com.
Correct. You're right. The only thing that gets fringy was this Bernie one. I don't know. I'm going to stop it in a day or so until they give me a cease and desist, but who knows?
Okay. So this is a closer game. We got 2 for Sam and 3 for John.
That doesn't sound close to me. It sounds like I won. That's what
Well,
that
we
sounds
got
like.
another
to me.
round
We
to
got
go.
another round.
Got another round to
Ah! All right.
So-
By the way, very, very quick thing about 50's Primetime Cafe. I went with a friend there once, which I don't understand eating half a sandwich. It's not in my repertoire at all. But they ate half their sandwich. Yeah, and the waitress said, no, mom said you have to eat the other half. They didn't want it. They were full. So they crinkled it up into aluminum foil and threw it out. Like they went to the bathroom and threw it out. I can't tell you, 5 seconds later, it was re-earthed from the garbage can back on the table. No. I was in shock. They went into the toilet, the bathroom, got to the garbage, and gave them back their half a sandwich.
Hang on, that the server did that?
The server did that. It was great. Yeah.
My goodness. Wow. That's too funny.
Well, that's getting your money worth.
Okay, Sam, you're
That's
behind.
Commitment.
So you get to pick
That's
A or
cast
B.
member commitment.
A.
All right, this is a good one. So everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
And,
Stan thinks it's a good one. Look out.
So Dan and Skipper Jay sit this one out. They're not playing this round, okay? When Chris goes to Liberty Tree Tavern, she likes to pour gravy on her blank.
Chris.
So when Chris
But it goes right down the middle.
She likes to pour gravy on her blank.
Good thing I don't have to answer this one.
So Skipper Jay and Dan, you get to.
I know what I actually want to say, but I'll be nice.
Pour some sugar.
So Womp
I
Rat
always
Radio
thought it
is,
said love some fruit on way.
So Womp Rat Radio is every other Thursday.
Every other Thursday, live on Facebook, and then there's also the RSS feed and the website as well with talking Star Wars basics. You know what we do, Stan? I love to talk Star Wars for those that maybe aren't really geeky or nerdy in it, and try to simplify things. Because let's be honest, there's a whole lot in that universe.
I need to listen to that.
There are some people that love to dig into details, and that's okay. But it's about being entertained and enjoying it.
Yeah, can I say that even though I am Sam's rival here tonight, if anybody needs to explain or talk about Star Wars, I would pick Sam any day.
Yeah, he does amazing graphics.
Yeah, he's fantastic with it all.
Yeah, he's fantastic at that. Everyone ready?
I'm not.
You're not? You're too busy chatting.
I really don't know where I'm going in this.
Okay, Sam. When Chris goes to Liberty Tree Tavern, she likes to pour gravy on her blank.
So many places I know you guys all have your minds in the gutters, and I get that. But I'll try to will it back a little bit. Go a little. She likes to pour gravy on her salad.
Okay, John, you won.
Salad.
I don't know.
Justin, do you have salad?
Close. I have French fries.
French fries.
If
you were in Canada, they call
I'm
it
not Canadian.
right.
Mindy,
we could have said on her poutine. That would have been good.
Oh, yeah.
Gravy on your poutine is actually really good.
That's the only. That's what
that
makes
is
it
good.
poutine. I thought.
I bet it is. Stan.
Get extra gravy.
Well, I'll stay in the potato vein family, but I said just mashed potatoes.
Potatoes.
I love the graphics there. That's
I
great.
know.
George, what do you have?
I have pours gravy on turkey, the other white meat.
Good one. Okay, Chris, you should know. Where did you pour your gravy?
Chris, where do you do
I
it?
went in a whole different direction.
Oh boy.
It is G-rated, though.
That's good.
I said my feet.
Wow.
This sounds like some kind of you could probably Google that and find some sort of
Oh yeah,
a weird moisturizing thing.
I thought you were all going to have pot roast.
Okay, Holly, you're the one that could tie it up here for Sam.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. I kind of went with what Panda was saying.
They don't have chicken. I thought that, but they don't have them.
I love how the
She
chicken,
just wanted to say breast.
yeah, the chicken was like hiding on the camera.
The chicken was font 2. Breast was font 37.
Chicken off the screen.
Sam, I'm sorry to say you're blanked out of that one. So John actually won.
I am. John won that round, which means
John won this one.
you still got to do the
Punch,
question.
you
Right?
do the final question with John here.
Okay.
Okay. Oh no, that was the final question.
No, I did B. There's
Oh.
an A question.
There was an A question.
Unless you want to make the A question the tiebreaker. it's
Okay,
up to
okay. Here's the A question, John. You ready? All right. Mary says that Tony's Town Square is so bad.
How bad is it?
Thank you, Dan. It's so
Does anyone
bad.
watch the show besides me?
They should have the prices in one column and blank in another. Mary says that Tony's Town Square is so bad that they should have the prices in one column and blank in the other. So Mindy, George, and Dan are sitting this one out. Everyone else.
This is a hard one. This is a hard one. I'm ready when you are, but I don't think anybody's gonna match. But I don't know.
Anybody? Justin still thinking. George still thinking. What do you expect from?
Who came up with these questions?
His writer.
Yeah.
My writer on there. Everyone's ready? Mindy, you ready?
Oh, you said I was sitting out.
Mindy's out.
Oh, right. Mindy's sitting out. Right. Sorry. Mindy, George, and Dan are sitting. Okay, you ready, John? Everyone's ready. All right, Justin.
Wait,
Or,
am I
sorry,
in?
John, before you answer, John.
Okay,
wait,
I'm gonna George. Okay.
Am I in or am I out? You said I was out.
You're out. You're out. Yeah, Mindy, Dan, and George are sitting this.
Okay. So in and
So,
out.
John, what is your?
I'm gonna say ingredients because I don't know. I mean, I was gonna say like time to go to the toilet in the other column with it, but I'm gonna say ingredients. They need to show what the ingredients in the other column are of that dish.
All right. What do you say there, Justin?
I just went with like the hospital phone number.
That's a good answer. That's actually a good answer. Chris.
I put TripAdvisor ratings.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a great idea.
And Holly?
I was going to put ingredients and said I did pictures.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
I did think of that too.
And Skipper J.
Because it's Tony's, I went with.
It's better than it used to be.
I heard that it did get better. I did.
It's gotten better.
So no matches, but you won anyways, John.
John, I will say this, that the next time you see Stan in person, give him hell, because if he would have let me play, you would have had him.
All right.
You already had a match, though. You guys clearly are on the same wavelength.
No, he just wrote that now. Don't let him lie to you.
Could be.
That could be.
Well, we ended up in a tie. Sam won the first game. John won the second game. I hope you guys all had fun.
We did.
Wait a minute. You're just leaving it like that?
We're gonna leave
I
it
thought
like
there was
that.
a tiebreaker.
Well, you know what? I think we
have to have a winner.
Yeah, we have
We're
to have
all
tiebreakers
winners in
now.
this game.
Yeah, everybody won. Everybody won. I want to thank you guys all for coming out for my 50th show. I've been planning this one for a long time. I said like around show number 12 that I'm going to have the Grand Circle Tour gang on for the 50th. And here we are. And I thought, let's bring on my Womp Rat Radio buddy and my Disney Night Live friend, and we'll do a big party for the 50th show.
My cheeks really do hurt. This was a lot of fun. I hope
It
we do
was.
this again. Can we do this again, please?
We got to do this again because we got to have
Let's
a tiebreaker.
We could just do this on a regular Saturday night.
We
don't
could
have to
do
record
this.
that.
$100,000
Oh, that's true.
pyramid.
Yeah. So with that, Ken, take it away.
If you have a brilliant idea for a future edition of The Solo Show and would like to take your turn in the guest host's chair, then drop us an email at thesoloshow01@gmail.com. Tell us your idea for the show, and we'll contact you about a date and a time for you to join us. If you would just like to keep the conversation going or have a comment about a previous show, then visit us on Facebook at The Solo Show. All logos, sounds, and songs that are made by and for Disney and its affiliates are owned solely by the Disney Corporation and are not, nor are they intended to be, the ownership of The Solo Show podcast. We hope you'll join us for the next adventure on The Solo Show. And always remember, look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, oh Mother Nature's recipes that bring the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of my big home. The bees are buzzing in the tree to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the fancy ants and maybe try a few. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. Now when you pick a pawpaw or a prickly pear, and you prick a raw paw, well, next time beware. Don't pick the prickly pear by the paw. When you pick a pear, try to use the claw. But you don't need to use the claw when you pick a pear of the big paw. Have I given you a clue? Paw. Oh, the silly gibberish. Come on, Baggy. Get with the beat. The bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you. Dance number! Imagine how amazing this would be if you could actually see me dancing. Man, check out that footwork. Okay, I'm gonna do a solo here now. Yeah, man, bring it on home. Oh, man, this is really living. So just try and relax. Yeah, just cool it. All apart in my backyard. Because let me tell you something, little britches. If you act like that D-axe, you're working too hard. And don't spend your time looking around for something you want that just can't be found. When you find out you can live without it and go along not thinking about it, I'll tell you something true. The bare necessities of life will come to you. Hey, Baggy, why don't you sing a verse with me? The bare necessities for you. Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease with just the bare necessities of life. With just the bare necessities of life. The song's over. Go home.